Once they have a hole, fill it up with the.
Basically, after you've used the poison there inside the holes there, you pop this in there, the diatomaceous earth, so that way if they try to come back, they actually die from this.
They cannot breathe.
Oh,
it's like a
powder. If this is in the house, what's it going to do to us?
Nothing.
It's just chalk. If anything, you might be reminded of times when you were a kid cleaning the chalkboard in school.
Okay.
But it blocks the airways because they have little holes from which they are breathing.
All insects on their armor, they don't breathe like how we do. They breathe by direct transfer of air through holes in their armor.
I have
this
to do something
blocks
about
that. It clogs it up and also gets underneath the exoskeleton.
So
makes
it's
them
going to
dehydrate.
explode, or what?
No, it dehydrates them. It suffocates them and then dehydrates them.
No, but if there's a hole, I'm putting this in its chalk, and then it's going to be like a sealant, or
no, it's
just chalk. Once they go in,
like chalk in the blackboard, sir.
Yeah, you won't see it burst out or anything like that if they go in. You might maybe see a little trickle where they might have been trying to come in, but once they get in that stuff, they're dead. They start dying.
That's great.
It'll be like the same thing if you were to paint your body with paint.
Yeah,
you know how you would eventually die and suffocate from that?
Right.
Same principle. And they cannot adapt to that unless they change their very nature.
That is great.
That requires evolution.
Okay, and how much do I put in?
Just enough to make sure it's nice.
You make a puff, you can see it.
Just enough that you know that there's enough.
You see it, look, when you press it, it's already coming.
Yeah, careful. Yeah.
You see it?
It's chalk, You can smell it. It's even safe to use on pets.
Where did you find it? I want to make sure that if there is
and
one.
What's the one with the spray?
Looks like somebody opened it and it's not completely sealed.
No, that's how it is.
Really?
It's a puffer, so the stuff is very airy.
Okay. And what's this?
This is not diatomaceous earth. This is just another type of killer that you use for immediately.
You know, I don't want to tend the whole house because we have to get out of it, and it's a big house.
Yes, I know. It's always a pain when you have to tend the house for termites. Last time when my orchid man came here, he just used something like that, and it helped stop them. It's only just recently I found them outside of my house.
They'd sit in the trees.
They were trying to get into my fascia board I have around my house there because there was some that was rotting away. Didn't find that many, so we killed them right away with a poison, and then we filled it up with diatomaceous earth, that stuff, and then we covered it up. We packed it up.
I had a bench from wood. So they went underneath the legs of the wood and went inside the wood and ate everything from underneath. At the top it looks in the hollow of the wood.
That's how they do it.
And then the beams of the house, they go into the beams and they start actually eating it from the inside out.
I highly recommend the foamer because that one can get into every nook and cranny. The
that is
liquid
great.
one can only go so far as the liquid can move. But the foam just expands.
Let me tell you another thing. I bought several of those. You have a red one for termites.
No, but these are good for all.
Let me.
All roaches, spiders, and ants.
There was one